Yo, before we start the video, I just want to say this video was filmed Monday, so I have no knowledge of what is happening now in these series. So my prediction is just based off what I saw in the first round. And also, this is gonna be another podcast type of video. I just like talk and just chill and vibe and music and things like that. So enjoy. Now the Sixers and the Knicks. The Sixers and the Knicks. I think the Sixers probably, or at least let me just get my wants and biases out the way. I guess I like Embiid, man. I really love Embiid. I'm like Embiid FC. So I have a kind of bias towards the 76ers. So I'm just gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? But I genuinely do believe what will be important in this series is the perimeter matchups. Brunson, VJ, Maxey, that whole everybody, that whole mesh up of guys. I feel like that will be very important. That's gonna be very important because Brunson's gonna guard. Who is he gonna put him on? VJ. That's like free eats. You can't put him on Maxey, obviously. So it's just gonna be very tough for the Knicks defensively to stop this Sixers team. And again, it's going back to your star player being a defensive liability. But maybe Jalen Brunson could counteract that with his offense. Maybe he could attack the Sixers, go at the Sixers. But the thing with the Sixers is that Paul George is still an elite two-way wing. Paul George can get the matchup on Jalen Brunson. VJ can get the matchup on. It's so many guys they got in a rotation. Even Quentin Grimes is a great defender. They got so many guys to counteract Jalen Brunson. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I don't know if the Knicks have enough to match that. You know what I'm saying? And OG Anunoby's gonna be key in this series. He has to play great. He has to play like how he's playing last series. Why? He's so inconsistent. He played great one game, did not play great, and then he is key. He has to play great. Just so I think Paul George has to match up on OG Anunoby, and it can't be like, all right, well, OG, we can throw fucking VJ on him or Grimes. So the matchups will be key. Jalen Brunson has to play amazing basketball. He has to be elite offensively because of his deficiencies on defense, I guess. I mean, we can move on to the Joel Embiid and Karl-Anthony Towns matchup. What I think will be, I think Joel Embiid is gonna slaughter Cat and Michael Robinson. I think Embiid, what he showed me last series is that he's still that guy. I mean, he's been that guy all year, but like coming off surgery just like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, like Embiid's still that guy, man. I'm so happy he finally beat Boston. Like, I mean, he's gone through a bunch of things, so like it's good he's back on track. But I got the Sixers. In 7. I think it will be a close series, though. I still think it'll be a close series just because I think the Knicks are pretty well coached, and I feel like the Knicks just have the players. And plus, Brunson is an amazing playoff performer. So I'm not gonna just say, oh yeah, the Sixers gonna just shut down Brunson. But I feel like they will cap him. I feel like, and that's necessary. And I feel like Joel Embiid probably would cap Karl-Anthony Towns too, to be 100% honest. So I think the Sixers are gonna win this series in 7, and now on to the Cavs and the Pistons. Now this one is super interesting. I'm super excited for this series because I feel like Jalen Duren will be the X factor. You know how crazy that is? Jalen Duren was terrible. Jalen Duren was terrible in the last series. New series. I think he's gonna be the X factor. That's crazy. Every time I watch Jalen Duren go up against Allen and Mobley, he bullies them every time. Like, he attacks them. I don't know his average against them. It's got to be something good. I mean, like, it's got to be something. Because every time I watch, I'm like, Jalen Duren is just bullying these guys. Like, it's crazy. He gets into their body, put his shouldering him. It's actually crazy. Like I see it. I'm like you would think Jared Allen, Mobley, they got size, frame, double big. Like Jalen Duren kills that Cavs front court. So I think Jalen Duren will be the X factor in this series, and he'll be a big part of the reason why they win. And maybe that changes the perspective on Jalen Duren, like his super max. Like I mean, good thing that they won this series, so now he has more playoff. He can make up for what he did last time, because last game series was egregious. I mean, I don't think he eclipsed 13 points all series. Like, it's how crazy it was. But I feel like that will change. He probably will get back to his mean because he dominates this Cavalier front court with Cade, without Cade. And speaking of Cade, I mean, Cade he's gonna feast. I watched Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett feast against this Cavs defense. Just that big frame, and Scotty Barnes, I think is a worse passer than Cade Cunningham. Okay, that's not a hot take, but I say that to say Scotty Barnes was able to create those passing lanes. He was able to create those passing lanes. He was able to dish it out and play make and facilitate well enough to push it to 7. He was fine, like passing the ball. He's an underrated passer and things like that. But I feel like with Cade is gonna just be brought up to a whole nother level. I feel like Asar Thompson is also gonna dominate in this series. Asar Thompson, man. I hope he wins the Defensive Player of the Year at some point in his career. I know it's gonna be hard, but because his defense is just like his impact, man. Like if Wemby didn't exist, that would be the best defensive player in the world right now. He's that great on defense. James Harden already has his struggles in the playoffs. Now put that on top with Donovan Mitchell, because it's our time probably gonna guard Donovan Mitchell. You probably just switch. This is gonna be real tough. I know that's gonna be real tough. So I think the Pistons take this in like 5 or 6. To be honest, I don't think it's gonna be a close series just because I think Jalen Duren is gonna dominate on top of the Cavs' offensive deficiencies, on top of Cade playmaking ability and his scoring ability. I feel like he's going to get way more help from his teammates this game. And I forgot to even mention Tobias Harris. The wings killed the Cavs. I feel like Tobias Harris is going to kill the Cavs as well. So I got the Pistons in 6. Pistons 5 or 6. It don't really matter. Now on to the West with the Timberwolves and the Spurs. And this one is like so tough. I wanted the Nuggets to win because of my own little bias or whatever. Because I did say earlier that I don't think the Spurs are going to make it out the second round just because I don't think their offense is good enough with the matchups that they will probably face. But it's not looking like that. It's looking like they will get out the second round. It's looking like I will be wrong for that rare occasion. I mean, the Timberwolves are absolutely going to try. Ant should be back in Game 3. That's what they're saying? He should be back Game 3, maybe even Game 2. So maybe if the Timberwolves can still win, maybe. But this is a prediction video. I'm just going to give out what I think will happen. And what I think will happen in this series is the Timberwolves will face a whole new norm in terms of the interior defense that they're going up against. They went from probably one of the worst of our generation to the best of our generation. So I feel like the Spurs are going to come out, get 2. Even though I don't want them to. Spurs are going to come out, get 2. Ant comes back. They probably lose a very close game. They probably win 5. And then the Spurs probably close it out in 5. They just don't have, the Timberwolves just don't have enough. They don't have enough guys how you beat the Spurs is getting inside the paint. You gotta dig. You gotta get inside. They can't. If you allow them to force you to be a perimeter shooting team, it's over. Especially for Minnesota. Minnesota's not that good of a shooting team, especially without Ant. So like, and DiVincenzo, especially without those guys. I think Ayo Dosunmu was supposed to be back. So we don't really know about that, but I'm not relying on Ayo Dosunmu. Come on, bro. Like, be real. So the formula to beat the Spurs is getting to the paint, attack the paint, and the Timberwolves don't have that as of now. They don't have that as of now. So I don't. I feel like by the time Ant comes back, he's not gonna be 100%. It's gonna be too late. So I think the Spurs take this in, like I said, 5. I think the Spurs take this in 5. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully I'm wrong because I like Ant as well. I'm Ant FC. Plus, I kind of want my prediction to be right, but I gotta call it how it is. I gotta call it how it is. Wemby playing. Wemby's playing. Castle is playing. Vassell is playing. All these guys I said maybe not will not play. They're playing. So I can't say nothing about that. But now on to the Lakers, man. Like on to the Lakers and the Thunder. I'm battling a lot. Bro. I love Braun. I love the Lakers. My team. It's my team. How can I go against my team? I'm saying. But this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Uphill battle. I just seen we are 15.5 underdog. That's the largest point spread or prediction spread or whatever in LeBron's career in a playoff game. That's how much we probably are not gonna win this series. And it's a sad thing to see. I just wish we were healthy. You know what I'm saying? I just wish we had Luka just healthy. I just wish we had Reeves healthy. You know what I'm saying? I just wish that we could get this matchup full steam because I have no confidence that we really win this, to be honest. Unless by some stroke of luck, Rui Hachimura does what he does last game for the whole series. Marcus Smart does what he does the whole series. If Marcus Smart plays amazing defense on Shea, maybe, LeBron attacks downhill on Chet Holmgren every play, because that's what you need to beat this OKC defense. You need guys who can attack downhill. If Reeves can play, attack downhill and not be forced to shoot 3-pointers. If Rui can attack, if we can attack consistently, finish consistently, get them in a foul trouble, get easy buckets for free throws, we can maybe get this series. Luka's supposed to come back game 4, right? Let's get one in OKC. That's 1-1. Get one us. They get one pay back. 2-2. Luka's back now. The series changed now. Now that's wishful thinking, obviously. Maybe the Thunder don't shoot well, maybe. But hey, that's wishful thinking, and this is a prediction video, so I will give my prediction. So the fan in me, obviously, just put the fan in me over there. I'm in a corner right now. I'm in a corner saying it's Lakers in 7, but I feel like it's probably gonna be Thunder in 4, Thunder in 5. We can at least get one now. You know what I'm saying everybody wanted LeBron to get a sweep back on his resume. I feel like we can get it. So that's my predictions for second round of the playoffs, man. I'm so excited to watch these games, bro. The first round was amazing. These 3-1 comebacks were crazy. Like, it was insane, man. I'm sorry I didn't post. A lot going on, bro. But I'm back, man. I'm back. Thank you. Have a great one. Like and subscribe.